Oh shit, they look.
What?
You first see that?
Yeah.
Look crazy, right?
No, you can see this part. Turn me around.
There you go.
Yeah. That kind of looks kind of cool, sitting up on our spaceship. But this one is too goddamn close. Okay, it's all right. Just leave it. Just leave
I
it.
could move it back up.
Okay.
What's up? What's up? What's up? YouTube, Facebook. How y'all doing
What's going
tonight?
on?
What is
I'm
going
mad
on?
because I can't play my music, and that just makes me angry when I can't play my music. It takes away from the whole show. It's not so funny.
Baby,
It's your fault we can't play
we
the
just
music.
started playing the music.
I
How
don't
y'all
know.
doing tonight?
It takes away from the whole show. People
How y'all
like
doing
the music.
tonight, family?
Let me go pull up my goddamn music.
Yeah, why you just do that right there?
Because it's not going to be loud enough. That's why.
You think so? I think it will.
No, it won't. It's not going to be loud enough. It's not
me
going to
see.
pick up the sound like the speaker will pick up the sound. I already know.
Let me see. All right, how y'all doing? Gold, we got Golden Goddess in the house. We got Golden Goddess in the house. We got 6 Point Dweller. We got Queen V, Alan Johnson. How y'all doing tonight, family? We got Black Star 442. Nice background. Yeah, we out here in space. You know what I'm saying? We out of this world with this podcast.
We're in our spaceship right now.
We out of world with this podcast. You know what I mean? Yeah, we try to keep it coming.
Are you ready? You ready?
See how low it sounds?
Let's see.
It don't. You can't hear nothing, can you?
Yeah,
It just sounds terrible. No, it sounds
You
terrible.
can hear it.
It sounds terrible.
Alan Johnson said he like it.
It's no bass in the background, right? Thank you, Alan Johnson. We are up here because there's too much going down there on Earth. Y'all see we're behind the Earth. Y'all see we're in our spaceship minding our business over here. Are you ready?
Peace and blessings, Pinky Lee.
So below, are you ready to go? Y'all better come on because look at what's going on across America. Y'all see all the chaos going on? That's why we had to get in the spaceship and come up out here in space for a minute.
Get them thumbs up on YouTube and Facebook. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Share. If you love your people, share our podcast. If you love your people, share our podcast.
Share the podcast. We're going to be reading what's going on right now. If y'all are paying attention, it's all across the nation. Ready.
JJ97 says, will you ever put your music on Spotify? I tried to look for it.
JJ, we've been having so much going. I promise you that's coming real soon.
We got so much on the plate. We try to put it out there and then let everybody know we're going to do it. But then we got this going on, that going on. We got a lot of stuff going on.
But it's coming, y'all. Don't get it confused. It's coming. Okay? One day at a time. All right, family, we want to welcome you to the Spiritual Vote. I am Wunam, a.k.a. Nikki Love, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer.
And I'm Brother Adinkra, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer.
All right, family. Okay, family. Here we go. The American chaos. Now, everybody been hitting us up and wanting us to talk about what happened with the young brother. Now, let me just pull up some news, y'all, real quick, because I need to see what's really going on. But think when you talk to the people.
Spiritually, it's crazy because the other night they asked us about somebody asked us about all the chaos that's going on with the riots and everything across America. And what Spirit showed me that what it was it, a lot, 85% of it was fake, 15% of it was real. But what I didn't expound on what I meant. What I mean is that, people were marching and then they, of course, the government, how they do. They have their foot soldiers and people on the ground that's in the crowd with the people that's protesting to start rioting and doing all of this. This is the same thing they did in Ferguson. And so a lot of people that were working for the police and the government was actually the ones starting the chaos and all the problems. And it seems like every time we have this go on, it gets worse and worse when somebody tries to protest or demonstrate. And what Spirit was showing me was that, you know, it's the dramatics are real, but the problem is a lot of it is induced. Like as far as people, they will put up other people to destroy buildings and do that, and then it leads to the the rest of the people and the other people in the crowd following along with it. So this is something that these are tactics that are not new. These are things they were doing in the 60s. They were doing this with the Black Panther when they would protest and stuff like that. They would have the Black Panther did allow other races to come in, and then you had people that were agents, working in the Black Panther. They would go blow up buildings and shoot people, and then they would blame the Black Panthers for it. So this is the same tactics. They never change their tactics. They always do the same thing.
So you saying that they upgrade their tactics to the year that we're in?
Yes, but it's the same thing. It's the same old thing.
Okay.
Politics, the same old tactics.
So a lot of people are upset. So people are rioting all over America, from New York to LA.
Yeah, because this caused a chain reaction.
I already understand that. So with this causing a chain reaction, Brother Dinkra, what do you really feel about this? We just been through the drama of a pandemic of coronavirus. Now we're dealing with this. What's really going on, family? Tell me what y'all think is really going on. Because I feel like, it's one of those situations where, they're trying to drive us goddamn crazy. What you feel, Brother Dinkra?
Well, this is the thing. I feel like, everything in my spirit says they have a goal that they want to achieve, right? And they didn't achieve it with the COVID-19. So I think this is something that they're trying to achieve. This is a goal they got, and so they need all of this to take place because they're trying to create something. Hold on, because
Family.
That's right.
Peace and blessings on Facebook. Yamoja, Angela, my cousin Leslie. Hey, Leslie. Miguel, Amber Smith, Harold. He says, Harold said, peace and blessings. Beam us up to ship for a couple hours. I know that's right. Y'all. And y'all know what? Y'all come on. Let's go. Because we on top of the world right now, literally, as y'all can see. And, we had to call down the ships to come get us so we can get away from the drama that's all over America. And actually, the world is watching. So, pretty much, I feel that, it's going to get out of hand. And I feel that it's getting out of hand. If this so-called happened, enough is enough. People are tired. Humanity's tired. It don't matter if they're black, white, red, green, Chinese, or whatever. Americans are tired of the
separatism,
the killing, all of that. America is just like enough is enough. You got people that just losing their mind, okay? And with saying that, I think humanity is really not playing anymore. They're so tired. They just want to see peace. Y'all remember we did a show, I think it was last year, we were talking about at least 80% of humanity is wanting to see peace. So everybody's on that same vibration where they're waking up and wanting to see a better world, okay? And that's in many different ways. And with saying that, humanity's tired. And, like I said, whether it's real or not. Humanity's like, enough is a goddamn enough. Do we have to continue to kill people unrighteously? Do we have to continue to take one's life? You know what I mean? But I think it's sad. It's sad when you think about it.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think people are fed up. Even Caucasian people are fed up. A lot of the Spanish brothers and sisters, the black people are most definitely fed up because it mostly happens to the blacks and the Hispanics.
Yeah.
And they like to broadcast that brutality towards us, all over the world for the world to see.
That's right. That's right. Well, we're calling on the spirit of the ancestors to be with this podcast, to guide us, to see through us and speak through us. We're asking the ancestors to put a barrier of protection around this podcast. We're asking the ancestors to give us the visions and the words to speak to the people that's watching this. We're asking the spirit of the ancestors to deal with enemies we know and don't know. And if they're trying to do anything while we're watching this podcast, we ask that you deal with them too. Okay, ancestors. So tonight, family, we're just gonna take some questions because I know a lot of people are really, worried. Okay, a lot of people are watching these riots go on right now, and from LA to New York to Atlanta. From the update we just got is that they are trying to burn down the Lenox Mall in Atlanta. Okay, in New York,
Hmm.
I heard they were, acting up too. Um, so there's a lot that's going on. If it's true, okay, we don't know how true because you don't know what the hell to believe no more because you don't know what's real news and what's fake news. They said a police officer was killed in where at? I think it was L.A. Okay, and see my thing, family, it's a shame because now you got some officers who are good, who now
Hmm.
are scared for their lives. So now you just causing a goddamn mess of a mess. Okay, because now you got good police officers that really are righteous, good police officers that are just trying to do their job and get a paycheck and go home. And now they're scared because they're scared that people are going to start killing them. They're causing a whole goddamn chaotic mess. We're going to have to call the spirit of the ancestors down to intervene. We're going to have to call our ancient ancestors to rise up. We're going to have to call our cosmic families to come down and intervene because it's a goddamn mess. They are causing such a mess that you're going to see a lot more bloodshed. It's almost
Hmm.
like it's going to be a war within a war amongst humans, and you know what I mean? And it's a goddamn mess. I'm thinking about it now, y'all. I'm getting mad.
Yeah,
Shit.
and it's just like, one of the people on in the chat touched on it. Pinky Lee was one. She touched on it. She said they're gonna march us right into martial law, and that's what we've seen. It's because they didn't get what they wanted with the COVID situation. They want to create martial law by doing this and causing this.
People, stand down. Call on the spirit of your ancestors to come down and intervene. I call everybody that asked you to call on the spirit of your ancestors to come down and intervene. Um, I still don't know about that martial law. I really don't know. Okay. Um, I will say that I still see a lot of cosmic energy behind a lot of this too. Because you all have to remember, we have disagreeable beings,
Mm-hmm.
cosmic beings. Some of these beings are not all good. So they are, some of this stuff is being operated by some of these beings. Don't get it confused, okay? And you want to know what beings? I like to call them the cosmic family, okay? And some of them are disagreeable. Just like you got good Anunnaki, you got bad Anunnaki, okay? You got good grades, you got bad grades. You understand? So I'm saying there's a lot of cosmic energy behind this. If you disagree, it's okay. Put it in the chat. We are taking questions, okay? We are taking questions.
Jana All Trey says, I feel sad for the youth, especially the black boys.
That's where my sisters, you better get up and y'all better start using your power to protect your babies.
And what I think, well, what I know should be done is the sisters that are spiritual and that do spiritual work, y'all need to come together and start protecting the black boys like that. You
That's
know what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
Put in the spiritual work. Stop talking and put in the spiritual work. We ain't got to go out here and we don't have to go out here and do all of this. We ain't got to tear up nothing. All we got to do is put in the spiritual work and shit
That's
gonna
right.
happen.
That's right.
Once them spirits start putting in the work and attacking and doing what they supposed to do, then you will see a change.
All right, I want to give a report from Facebook. My little sister Candy Rain she said down there in Cali, there's a ceasefire and peace agreement between the blacks and Mexicans.
That's
Right?
big. That's big. That's big because it like that's big, especially in LA and California, period. But in LA, they've been warring for years. It's like you couldn't even like you can't even in LA. You can't even blacks can't go in certain Mexican hoods, not even by accident. Because it would be a problem.
Danielle Brown said, what does that mean? Like they legally can't harm each other specifically? Very interesting. No, that means that they got amongst each other and said, you know what? No more gang violence between blacks and Mexicans. And we're going to shut this shit down so we can, come together and show them that there's a bigger picture because Mexicans are also people of color too. Hispanics are people of color too. Okay. All right. Candy Ray says, no, the gangs are no longer killing each other. Erica Neal says, my son dad is a police officer and he said he no longer wanted to be an officer anymore. Yeah, because look at what's going on. Look at what's going on. And like I said, I know a few good cops. Especially here, they got a lot of black cops in the Atlanta area. And, there's some that are assholes. And then there's the ones that I see that's really good. And some of the white cops are too. I ain't even trying to be funny. Some of them been cool. You got some good white cops and some bad white cops. You got some good black cops and some bad. It don't goddamn matter what color. Because I seen both. I seen white cops that give you a warning and say, okay, good, have a good day, blah, 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 and they're cool. Then you got the ones who want to be racist. Well, what did you say? All up in your face and shit, right? Okay?
Yeah.
That want to be in your face and be like they want to do something because you're black. You know what I mean?
This is no word of a lie though. Like for real, what you're saying is exact. I remember when I was a youth, and me and my friends would walk up and down the streets in Houston, and we would have sometimes if we got a black cop and a white cop, we already knew who the asshole was gonna be. It was gonna be the black cop.
That's
because
right.
he wanted to prove. He got such a complex about his race that he wants to prove to his partner that he's not going to be biased to his own people. And then they would be the worst towards us. They would be threatening us, me and my brother or my friends, and acting like they're going to beat us up and all type of shit. So. And then the white cops, if it's two white cops, one would be like saying racist shit. But if it's a black cop and a white cop, the black cop would be the asshole. So I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, well, there's good in both. You have to realize that it's not about races, but the people themselves, okay? Let's see. Harold Taylor is reporting in from Cincinnati, and he says America is burning. What's going on in Cincinnati? As a matter of fact, give us an update in your hood, just like we did with the corona. What's going on in your hood, okay? Lisi Ali says, worried about both of them. Worried about both of them. That's what Lisi Ali said. Okay? My twin. All right? Peace and love to all. Hey, Ramotaf. All right, so what are your thoughts? Power in numbers in a positive way. Danielle Brown, yeah, that's true. And what they're doing is they're doing it backwards. They're doing it backwards. They're doing exactly what the government wants them to do. They're burning down malls. They got talking about they're burning down Lenox Mall. That's one of the richest malls in Atlanta. At the end of the day, so why would you burn down anything? What's the purpose? What's the purpose? You ain't gonna be able to go to mall shop no more. You know what I mean? I feel like we need to find other ways opposed to rioting, because rioting has been done since the 50s and the 40s and the 30s and has not changed anything. As you can see, it's still the same. So what are you all not getting when it comes to rioting? What is rioting changing? Oh, well, they're gonna have to rebuild their structure, and half of them got money, so they'll rebuild their business again. You're still going to shop back with them. You're still going to go give them your money. So what the hell are you riding for? For what reason are you riding? For what? Just to show them, make a point? Is it going to make a point? Because you remember what happened to Rodney King, right? What did they do in L.A.? They rioted. They burned down the neighborhood. They was going crazy, right?
They were pulling truck drivers out the car.
All of that. Doing all kind of stuff. But do you still see that has it changed anything? What happened to the brother in New York? They choked him out, right? Did it change anything? Y'all rioted it then. It didn't change anything. So now, how do you come up with a new kind of a strategic way of dealing with this type of energy?
Jane of all trades says, Spirit showed me that George Floyd and the cop who killed him had personal beef, possibly a love triangle gone wrong.
What? A love triangle between the cop and the guy that he stepped on and nailed on his neck?
Like maybe he was messing with one of his like a woman that he had interest in. I don't know.
Boy. Okay, you know what? And if that's the case, goddamn it, y'all men stay away from white women. Okay, stay with your own goddamn race. And as sad as it may sound, we live in a place called America, the melting pot, right? And the melting pot means that we have every other culture around the world in this place called America, and especially in New York and LA and now Atlanta, okay, and Chicago, right? The cities, but LA, no, New York, growing up in New York, I met Russians, I met Finland people, I met all kind of people in New York. So we're saying that we live in a melting pot. We have no business being really racist against any race, right? However, it does exist. Let's not face the fact that it exists. We're saying that if this is a problem, we've had many young men. I had a young man that called me for a reading that got stopped by the police because his girlfriend was white. The police began to harass him. Try to tell him that's really my boyfriend. And this is nothing new. It's just a different face in a different place. So what that says to me, if you got to deal with that type of energy in this day and time, stay with your own goddamn kind. Okay?
Um, Alan Johnson says, Houston, they're protesting downtown. The Divine Warrior says, outside of Detroit, rioting, downtown Detroit. Felix Imwata says, they work together as security at a nightclub. Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, now let's go to Facebook. Baby, just before that, I said I was talking to her baby dad about protecting her baby, her son. And then, oh my God, what in the hell? That's super wrong. What's super wrong? Danielle, what's super wrong? And, about what he did. And then it says, and that I'm worried for my son and his father. I know, right? Danielle says some people are ignorant and opportunists. Very true, Lisi Ali. That was my hood that started it. That was my hood that started it. No, they worked at a club as bouncers. Who worked at a club?
Them
Oh,
two, the guy he killed, the cop and the guy he killed.
oh, so they worked
So
as
he knew the
bouncers.
guy he killed.
Oh, okay.
That's even worse.
All right. Okay. Destiny says in San Jose, California, they are protesting and rioting at Martin Luther King Library downtown earlier. They stopped traffic and rioting on freeway and hit cars with hammers and jacks and kick people's doors. And come on now, come on now. Y'all doing too goddamn much. The hell you do? What are you messing with the fellow citizens for? That's some bullshit. That's bullshit. Don't mess with your fellow citizens. They just as angry as you are. Some of them anyway. These businesses already hurting from the pandemic. Now their lives' work is burned down. We have to band together and go to the spirits and ancestors. Ken, that's right. Tori Moon on that, Ken. That's what we have to do.
Um, Christy Myatt says, I was watching the protest on Snapchat. It's bad.
Are they protesting in Houston, Texas? What's going on in your neck of the hoods? Tell us. Are they protesting where you're at?
Divine Warrior said, this is the he putting in the mathematics. The Divine Warrior says Minneapolis is on the 44-degree parallel on the 33rd.
So, Divine Warrior, could this be another ritual? Could this be another ritual? Could this be just fake? Because y'all know that, I personally don't believe and didn't see in my spiritual eye that some of these weren't actually real. But I came up with this theory, y'all. And the theory was because we are going through a very high spiritual transformation, right? What it is they want to see if they still can keep control of your mind, if they still can keep a hold of your emotions. So what I'm saying is that pretty much we are coming, or we have been out of the Christian age, and we're coming into the Aquarius age, which is the age of knowing thyself and knowing that you are that God. So with saying that, family, is it fair to say that because they want to still hold on to you, they're going to see where they can get you with your emotions, how much they can get you to still believe? Because remember, during the ages of between Taurus and between Pisces and Cancer, the DNA began to shut down back then, 25,900 years ago. So it's saying that now we're back into the beginning of the end. So they know that the Christian age is up. So during the Christian age, you were basically programmed and brainwashed was believing in a God that really did not exist. So it's saying that you were brainwashed by man who told you that this is the way it is. You believe in this higher power. You believe in Jesus. You believe in the Bible, right? Now that we're coming out of that age and you got people running out of the church, they have to see if they still can hold on to your mind. So it's like that Satan that they created, right, is putting over overtime. We're not going to let you all, be able to come into your own godly selves. We're going to keep you focused on what's going on over here so you don't go through your transformation. So with saying that, family, people are caught up emotionally. So they got a handset of people out in every state that's caught up, that thinks that this really happened, right? There's a movie on Netflix about this. All about fake news, how they create and do it just like a movie. It's on Netflix. Go look on it. Netflix. The fake news, right? Now, what your eye sees, you're going to believe. And you know how when they would say, believe more what you hear, less of what you hear, more what you see? It's the opposite,
That's
y'all.
what they say? Believe.
More what you, less of what you.
Half of what you see, none of what you hear, or something. Well, how it go?
Well,
I forgot how it
there
go.
was different sayings. So we're saying that, is it fair to say that maybe, just maybe, they want to see how emotionally upset they can get you.
Well, they've been
How
working.
they can still control your mind, just like the Mandela effect.
They've been working on this for a while because they've been doing these riots, these protests. They've been doing this since Rodney King, because they seen what kind of reaction they got with Rodney King, and then they've been tweaking it and doing little things ever since.
Majestic Rob, many blessings, welcome. Angela Payne says, my daughter friend's car was vandalized today. Her apartment, HPD told her they will come out Monday due to police officers to report downtown and gallery. Wow. Erica said it's quiet in Dallas. Yes, protests in Houston, downtown, and vandalizing. Alright, Day says, I see mostly white people marching and we are the ones burning and looting. It doesn't make sense.
See, Felix and Walter says the same thing. He says they keep showing the image of George Floyd in a black suit with a Corona beer in the background. It seems like this was strategic to me because we're in the time of the coronavirus, and they're showing him with a Corona beer. See, all of this, you know what I mean? It's like,
so they're showing him in a black suit in the background with a Corona beer. I'm not feeling that. That's what I'm saying. See, before y'all get emotionally upset and caught up in the energy and feeling like you're afraid and scared, understand that they do a lot that will kind of try to control your mind and keep you emotionally in a state of mind that you should not be in, and you should be focusing on your transformation. You know what I mean?
JJ97 says this is a distraction to get people away from the indictments going on involving the politicians and the celebrities participating in the elite pedophile rings.
Okay, we ain't had to say nothing, so you hear me. You feel me. You know how y'all say here in the country, you feel me. Okay?
Divine Warrior says it's been going on since the 60s from Detroit era.
Exactly.
See? Detroit, LA, all of this shit.
Okay, so Candy, so what's in it? I got it. Go on there. It's a documentary. It's under documentaries, but it says something about fake news. I started watching it and then I turned it off on that because I wanted to watch something else. But anyway, does anyone in this chat see the riots in real life? Erica Neal, exactly. Exactly. I just told my other daughter, I said, look, go and call the people that's over there, ask them if they seeing it. If they seeing it for real. The energy of this all just doesn't seem real.
Yeah, and Pinky Lee says, duh, if you're going to burn down the town, remember, don't burn down your hood.
Yeah, well, you know what, Ira Day, see, that's another thing. Now look at that. So if it's only black people, I don't know how true that is, that's burning down or looting, and white people are not. I don't know. I can't get with that. I don't think that's all true. I don't think it's all true. I think that they're just showing you that to make it look like black people just goddamn scavengers and that's all we do. But I don't think that's all true. That's another strike or war against black people. I really do. I'm not feeling that. Harold says, blessed are those who speak spiritual and social truths. We must not succumb to negative, attractive energy of our chaotic enemies. We must use the spiritual resources and tools of our ancestors to break the psychic entrapment bondage weapons of our enemies. Ashe Otoi Mu on that one.
Cynthia Wilcox says, people please need to control their mindsets and their mentality, disable dysfunction, behavior, health.
Mia says, excuse me, family, the police was starting the fires and Kenny Ray said that, starting fires and vandalism. Oh, really?
See, that's what I'm saying. And the peaceful protesters, what they do is they get people. The police will sit down there, or the government, or put people in place to do stuff like that. So it makes it look like everybody's doing it. And then if you got somebody that's easily influenced, they're gonna start following what he's doing and get everybody into it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I think. That's what I think happened. Like that's what I see happen. And then everybody start getting into it. And then once they do it in one state, of course they're gonna say, oh, now they could get them to set up the same thing in another state, and then another state so they could create this effect all across America.
So Mia says, hit them where it hurts, their dollars. Some people ain't listening to that. Some people are so hooked on buying shit and doing shit, they ain't listening to that, Mia. And as much as, they try to say, oh, on this date, nobody buy it unless you're buying with black business. Black folks was not listening. They was not listening because black folks ain't learned how to come together yet. That's the realness of it. Black folks don't know how to come together like they supposed to. Unfortunately, it's a brainwashing program and mechanism that has been embedded in our people for many, many years. And some of us still need to get deprogrammed and delete and reprogram our minds. But until then, black folks are not going to listen to that. You tell them don't go buy no goddamn, who's the racist guy? What's his name again? They still buying it. Well, I ain't going to know to do with that. So you still going to spend your money with him?
What you
The
talking
racist designer, whatever the hell. Tommy Hilfiger. Yeah, I think it was, right?
That not Gucci when they put out the
Tommy Hilfiger too. He was another racist.
Yeah, he said that he didn't want that. But Oprah took up for him. Remember, Oprah said that he never was on her show and stuff like that.
She took up for Tommy Hilfiger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, expected her to take up for his ass. Billionaires stick together. Don't let me tell you. Don't get it confused. No matter how the colors, when it comes to the billionaire club, they don't care. If you got billions, you could be black and white. They're gonna be cool together.
Because they help control the people, the masses. Felicia Anjara says, are you going to guide us to celebrate Sirius Rising this summer? Like last year, it was a nice celebration.
Yeah. You know what? We'll see what ancient ancestors say. It'll see what ancient ancestors say. We need to do that, then it's going to be done. Yeah.
Divine Warrior says, I love your show.
Thank you, Divine Warrior. Thank you so much for watching.
Sonia Brooks says, I have a friend who went to the protest in Atlanta, and he said the cars were burning, seemed staged like some stuff in a movie set.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? All right, Tyler Perry and all the producers in Atlanta. What they pay y'all to do that? What they pay y'all to set up a whole movie set?
Sonia Brooks says, I definitely believe it's a distraction.
Yeah. You know what? It's a distraction because they ain't telling you that these cosmic beings are on their asses like white on rice. I told you a long time ago. I kept seeing a meeting of the world leaders together with the cosmic beings in Antarctica. This is what I seen spiritually, and when I seen the meeting, it was reprimanding them about what they needed to change in humanity. And this is real, family. It showed me this is the meeting place in Antarctica, and it showed me all the world leaders coming together, and they were saying, okay, the cosmic beings was like, you need to change this, and this needs to happen. This needs to go on. I kept seeing a lot of talk about what needed to be changed in humanity, and this is what every leader around the world. That's what I seen spiritually.
So people are right then about what they say about Antarctica.
What?
About the aliens and stuff like that being there.
I've been said that a long time ago. When I did the scrying into Antarctica, I did it 2-3 years ago. And Spirit showed me that the beings come through Antarctica through the sea. And later on, a couple of years after that, they found bacteria from the planet Saturn and Pluto in Antarctica. So it basically confirmed what I was seeing. These beings coming from these other planets, they were coming through Antarctica. There's a lot of cities under the sea. Okay, as well as we have cities under the sea, you understand? We have different planets, cosmic planets with beings on them. So it's saying that these beings coming out of our Earth and we go into their Earth too. Don't let them fool you. We go into their planets too.
Hmm.
Some of the people that you see walking around ain't human.
That's for sure because I remember what was it it was like maybe I don't know maybe 20 shows ago I don't know we do so many shows but the spirit kept showing me a being right from another planet but he was tall but he looked like a white person he looked like a Caucasian person but he had blonde hair but his hair was a different type of blonde I don't know it was like a mixture between blonde and silverish the way it looked but he was tall.
All right. Now, Visha, what is the message? What download did you get from the cosmic beings? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Miss Erica says, ever since the Michael Kors scandal, I stopped supporting designer labels. What happened with Michael Kors? I didn't hear about that one. What happened with that, Miss Erica?
Michael Kors? I forgot what happened with that. Something happened with Michael Kors where they was being racist. Some shit. They put a monkey up there or something.
Really?
Something with something with monkeys or something like that. They did something they had no business doing. Yeah.
Marcellus Morale says, I heard the police started the fires themselves. See, and that's what everybody was saying. Like a lot of people that was out there was saying that.
What would be the purpose? Why are y'all doing stuff like that?
To make the protesters look bad, so they can get a law passed, so they can really go in there and fuck the protesters up.
I mean, so you would go through all of that.
So, because
protesting.
they want the politicians to be on their side. So, of course, what other way? Okay, you say because I think the government was like, I may have read that wrong. So if I'm wrong, correct me, family. But I think the governor of that state said that he was on the side of the protesters. So once that came out, all of a sudden the cars started burning, and then all the rioting and the buildings started getting tore up. So
well, shit. Trump said he didn't like what was going on either. Trump said he wanted an investigation. So Trump said he wanted the FBI to investigate. I seen him on the news this morning. He said that. So what now? What?
Oh, Miss Erica says he said that he didn't want black people wearing his products. That's the same thing Hilfiger said. Tommy Hilfiger said the same
Well,
thing.
Michael Kors, you can kiss my natural black ass. I don't want none of your ratchet ass products. How about that? I don't want to wear your products. Who cares about your Michael Kors? That's why he put. And see, a lot of these people don't know it's because of black people that they made their money. You forget now. You get big time. You want to forget where your money came from. Because I know a lot of black people who used to buy Michael Kors and buy. Now y'all, you know what? Ain't kiss my ass.
And it's funny because a
Business
lot
go down
of
there.
the rappers they don't want to say anything about these designer brands. But I like what Pimp C said. Fuck Hilfiger. he said fuck Hilfiger. So a lot of rappers are scared to say anything about it.
I don't know for what. I don't care. Who are they? You created a product. We make you rich and you are say you don't want black people wearing it, but you can kiss my natural black ass. And just for that, I curse you to never sell another goddamn Michael Kors nothing. How about that? Hey, ladies, where your tongues at? Get your cursed tongues out and start cursing their asses. How about that? Hiding from what, beings? Mia. Okay, yes, they definitely have mediums and witches too. Who you talking about? The government probably got mediums behind the scenes for them causing problems too. And literally they've been at my house every night. I've been hiding, but they want me to bold with messages.
So let me ask you this, man. Do you think is that me who said that?
What?
Who said that?
Said what?
About the government.
Mia.
Mia, so you mean to tell me you think that the few selected people that the government pay, the mediums and all of that, do you think the handful that they pick, because it's not a lot of them, you think that they could shut down 20 black people or 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 or 100 black people if they start doing their thing spiritually? They can't. They can't.
It ain't happening.
That would be too much power, especially if they black witches.
Well, I hate to bust your bubble, brother Dink, but some of them are black people that's working for them.
I know that too, but I'm just saying, like, if you got, oh, say you got one or two black people, because you know they always gonna have like one or two, and then the rest are gonna be Caucasian or other races. They're not gonna have too many spots in there. So and then you know how that's gonna turn out because they're doing something that's unrighteous for money.
Well, I will say this, y'all. I'm gonna say about maybe a year ago, Spirit said that anybody who's doing unrighteous works, that they will be dealt with as quick as you can blink your eye. Right now, they change it as quick as energy, as quick as energy travels. Okay, so it's saying that you must know that anything that you do unrighteous in this time and this energy of this transformation, that you will see your karma as quick as the speed of light of energy, or however they say. Okay, and so let them do what they do, and you make sure that you continue to walk on a righteous path and do what you do righteously, okay? Because at the end of the day, trust me, they are not all to be all powerful. They're not invincible. Mother Nature shows us over and over again who's really running things, okay? So it's saying that I wouldn't get too caught up in the fact that they think they got power, that at any given moment, a whole tsunami can come take this whole a place called America under the sea.
That's
Ain't
right.
nothing your ass could do about it. What you gonna do? You'll be under the goddamn sea. You know what I mean? So, I mean, nature has showed us over and over again that really nobody has power. Just like you think you own land, but you don't own land. Because when she's ready to crack it in half or take it underwater, it becomes hers, okay? So don't make no mistake about it. Stop giving them power. That doesn't mean that you don't pay attention to what's going on. But don't get it caught up or put your emotional self into their world. Keep yourself into your world. Okay? Because as long as you do that, you begin to create your world. And in your world, you don't have to worry about none of that. Let them deal with that nonsense over there.
That's right.
Okay?
Okay, yeah, we got 19 minutes.
Candy Ray says, our power outranks theirs 1,000 times over. She said, when we put it down spiritually, their power outranks them. Our power outranks them. End of the Pain says, Gloria Vanderbilt said it too. She did not make jeans for us. Okay, well, Gloria Vanderbilt can kiss my ass too. As a matter of fact, I hadn't worn her jeans since I was like 12 years old. Ain't nobody looking for her old wrinkled ass no more anyway. So shit, she can sit down some goddamn way. Ain't nobody want to wear, and your jeans don't work anyway. Levi's is the jeans, but then I heard there's some racist shit behind Levi's too. I don't know. All I
Anytime
know
we
is
ain't
that,
creating it, it could be.
yeah,
So
well,
you
know,
never know.
and that's why I wouldn't buy shit. They can kiss my ass. I'll make my own shit. That probably why her jeans are in Walmart now. Exactly, Erica Neal. Because they only used to be at. I remember in New York, I used to see them at Macy's all the time. Years ago, I was like 12 years old when I had a pair of Gloria Vanderbilt jeans.
Felix M. Walter says Gucci man wears Gucci. Laugh out loud.
They must understand if we don't put it on us, it ain't going to make it.
Yeah, but see, I think that's a way to get us to buy that shit and all of that, because it seems like every time we do it, it seems like black people still go out and buy more of it. Seems like it has the opposite effect, and they probably know that because they're trying to create a exclusion instead of inclusion. But black people that have money, they're gonna go buy it anyway.
Okay, Danielle Brown says that's where the 5G mind control thing comes into play, getting folks by mass numbers at one time, but it's going to be a gradual process that's already started. You know, let me explain something to y'all. Y'all remember we did the show a couple of weeks ago when we told y'all there was 2 countries that was way ahead? Mm-hmm. How come them people didn't die yet? Mm-hmm. I think China was into the 7Gs already.
One of them got 10G.
It was Nepal or one of them countries that had like 10Gs.
Yeah, a couple of countries are in 10G already.
Right. So why isn't those people dead yet? We're way behind, y'all. Mm-hmm. We are way behind. And then let me tell y'all what's crazy. I keep seeing people post stuff that has dates in the future. I was reading something yesterday. It was like, this happened in 2021. I was like, we ain't even 2021 yet. It said happened with an ED at the end. I was like, what the hell is going on? They use us to generate the energy for their brand. Exactly, Candy. That's what I said.
That's what I'm saying. Like that.
To get our energy to make it popular. Stop wearing their shit.
Mm-hmm. So it's like they say that, but that's just to get us to buy their shit.
Yep. Japan and Norway, I know for sure. Yeah, they way ahead of us. We all behind times and shit. Way behind times.
I remember they said that about
Any
they
questions?
said that about they said that about the shoes. Remember the shoes we used to buy back in the day called Troop? They said
They had that
Troop.
in Texas. I never had no
They
troop
had some
shoes.
shoes called Troop, and they said the Klan created the shoes called Troop. And so it was something with BK too. I forgot what it was, but I
Yeah, they
mean
used to
like
make fun of the BK though.
yeah.
Yeah. What's questions over there? And whatchamacallit?
Miss Erica says, I think we can. I think we crashed the economy just by boycotting the labels. Cynthia Wilcox says, economic collapse, May 28, 2020, recession to depression, June, July months.
All right, before we go, family, what do y'all see for the coming months?
Yeah, that's a good question. What do y'all see for the coming months? Because actually, we're getting ready to. I don't know when. It's not. We're gonna do it on the first.
What?
We're gonna do the monthly predictions on the first.
Yeah, we're gonna do the monthly predictions on the first.
Yeah, the last few months we've been doing it early, but we're gonna wait till the first. But yeah, what do y'all see? What do y'all see coming for the next few months? Pinky Lee says, "I see peace, love, joy, happiness."
More chaos, Day says.
More chaos.
More chaos. Yeah, that was it. Day British Nights. They used to make it fun. I used to have British Nights. They used to make fun of me. I ain't give a goddamn. I like my little British Night
I
sneakers.
had some. I had some BKs too. I had. I remember when I had some British Knights. I had that. I got the one when they came out in Christmas, the Christmas edition. So they were green, red, and white. They were, I thought they was fly though, but they had like
What, the
snake
green
skin.
one? Oh, mine didn't have snakes in.
They
Mine
had
was
like
green,
snake skin
red,
on
and
them.
white. All right, so what y'all see coming before we get off of here? So Day says more chaos.
Uh, Sonia Erica says more distract. I mean Sonia Erica. Sonia Brooks says more distractions.
More distractions. Who else sees the stuff coming? Chaos, lockdown. Danielle says Destiny says more chaos. Ira Daisy because of somebody want more chaos. Danielle says, "What are y'all serious?" Oh, Candy Rain says Timberland's a clan made as well. The tree is from the trees of our ancestors hung from. I heard that too. I heard that Candy Rain. I heard that before. All right, so y'all see more. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, fam, is
The
what we're gonna do is everybody's watching this show. We're gonna take our energy off of that chaos.
Divine Warrior says, let me get this right real quick. Divine Warrior says they're gonna say COVID is on the rise and try to shut down because of the protests.
Divine Warrior, you might be right. You might just be right. You know what I mean? That'd be like, oh, because of the protests, we had a second wave of COVID, and now you all really have to stay in the house and da da da. Yeah, you might be right, Divine Warrior. I was gonna say Divine COVID, Divine Warrior. You might be right because at the end of the day, they're always doing something. But I will say again, their doing will be their very own undoing. Okay, because what they're doing is and this is serious. Some people really are afraid. Some people are going crazy. Some people are getting depressed from being stuck in the house. They're trying to cause humanity to go crazy, and I think that people are really going to have a problem mentally because of all that's going on. But like we was getting ready to say, do not get caught up in their world. Focus on what you have to do to sustain a good home and a peaceful home and, an environment for your family. Don't get caught up in that world out there, okay? If you ain't got to be in it, don't be in it. Stay your asses in the house. Run your businesses from your house if you can, okay? Focus with the people who are doing positive things, saying positive things, okay? Because otherwise you'll get caught up in the energy. I didn't even want to see it because I'm like, I don't want to see that bullshit. I don't want to deal with that energy. You just don't want to deal with that energy. Sometimes you just be like, and really, even when people call, they got drama. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta
That
go.
and they always try to pull you into what they got going on, but they
Right.
never want. They most people never even ask you, "Hey, how's your day going? What's up with you? Are you okay or nothing?" They just want to
Pull, 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 and
immediately
then
pull on your energy, pull on
and
your energy.
the one saying, "Oh, what did you happen? He did this to me." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I gotta go." I just not do not want to take on that energy. You don't want to take that on because it's not conducive to where you need to be, where you're going, and this is another distraction to keep you focused away from what ancestors, you understand, have for you to move forward. Like I said, if you don't have to be caught up in it, don't. If you don't got to watch the negative shit, don't watch it. Don't watch it because society is right now very, very negative. Do keep up with little things, like, COVID, all that stuff, protecting yourself. If you got to go to the grocery store, still wear your mask. Do not take off your mask.
Mm-hmm.
Do not. And another thing, family, you might have to stay covered up too, because think about it. Your organ is the biggest organ. I mean, your skin is the biggest organ on your body.
So you
So
might need to be
you
wearing
might,
long sleeves and
right, long
everything. We
sleeves and
go to
everything.
long pants, pants,
You know what
and long
I mean?
sleeves.
Everything. So, I mean, honestly speaking, if you don't have to be a part of nothing and be around a crowd of people, stay away. Because I'm with Divine Warrior. I feel like they're going to come with a second strain. So I would kind of like limit yourself. For those who work from home, you are truly blessed. You may get kind of claustrophobic because I do. I start feeling myself go crazy. I got to step out and run to the store or something just to get that breather to get out of one space.
Mm-hmm.
But I got gratitude for the space I got to stay safe. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where you want to be. Your mind should be focusing on just continuing business as needed. Again, those who are working from home, you are really lucky and blessed to be working from home right now. You don't want to be out in that chaotic, negative society. Y'all don't want that energy around you. If you don't have to have it, stay away from it.
Mm-hmm. Cynthia Wilcox says, no coronavirus. It's a bacteria infection, disease, disaster only. Blood lab proved it May 28th,
What did it
2020.
say? What did it say, Cynthia Wilcox?
Yeah, and that could be true because, they always tell you the opposite. The government always tell you the opposite. So if they say it was a virus, it could have been a bacteria. That sounds
Okay.
like something they would do.
All right. But BP Papa says I wear a bandana at work not only. Can't Daniel But says, how do you avoid that exact thing in person in the workplace? You tell them to get away from you. Get out my circumference. Now, you ain't got to be that rude, but I mean, hey, excuse me, but I'm not comfortable talking right now. Can you just, step away? I don't want to hear no negative energy. I tell people, you negative. I don't want to hear it. Me, I don't care. I'll tell them because if they don't ask permission to pull on your energy, I'm not going to ask permission to shut down their energy. Okay? I'm just not. Don't think you're going to call me and all of a sudden talk in. You ask me how my day is, dog, or do you want a glass of water? Nothing. But girl, do you know what he did to me? I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
No, you didn't even call and say, hello, hey, Miss Nikki, how are you? How was your day? You want an automatic tell me now, and I got to tell you, what? I'm not in the mood to hear this. I'll talk to you later.
Mm-hmm.
And if they say, well, oh, what's wrong? No, I'm going to tell you what's wrong. What's wrong is I don't want to hear your negative energy. I don't want to hear your negative talk. I don't hear your toxic talk. If you can't talk to me about something that's positive or something that's good, I don't want to talk to you because you're pulling on my energy and I don't feel like dealing with that type of energy. All right.
Uh, yeah, that's pretty, and that's funny because that's how she'll tell them too. That's why I'm laughing. That's exactly how she'll say it. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Those of you that are still on here, we only got 19 likes and there's 27 people on there. At least give us at least 25. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Exactly. All right, family. So Erica Neal said it's saying that the bacteria causes blood clots. That's why people dying because the blood is clotting. Oh, really? I think I heard something a little bit about that on the news. Well, y'all know what to do about that. Y'all better eat plenty of, get some olive leaf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Olive leaf root is good for that. What else? To keep you some aspirin on hand, okay? Aspirin, because aspirin will thin out your blood. Shit.
The garlic will thin it out too. It makes it thinner too, right?
Oh, yeah, garlic too. Yeah.
Garlic, and that's garlic is good for bacteria and viruses. So
That's
you be
right.
on top of it.
Yep. Garlic. What else?
Dandelion
Honey.
tea, dandelion tea.
Yep. Yep. It's saying that, okay. What is the population in Nigeria now? I don't know. Papa, why don't you fly over to Nigeria and find out? I don't know. I know they got a lot of people. I think it's over millions of people, though. I think. It depends on where Nigeria is. Lagos is really crowded.
Jana Altrey says oregano oil thins the blood too.
Yep. Oregano oil.
And
Yep.
they say dandelion tea and just dandelion root and dandelion tea actually it stops viruses from duplicating. So that's good. So if you take that with you take the one to kill and the one to stop it from replicating itself and shit, you have your cure.
Black seed oil. Nigella sativa. Yep.
So yeah. You want to wrap this up? Cause
Yep.
we got like 2 minutes left.
They're saying 800 million are in Nigeria.
800 million?
800 million.
800 million people in Nigeria? Dang, that's why they be doing all this stuff to African people, because it's probably, man, wow.
I don't give them no fucking right to do that, though.
That's why Bill Gates
Shit.
over there trying to kill all them Africans, kill the
Yeah,
Africans
you
off.
gotta be careful, because them traditional healers about to come after his ass, too.
Yeah, and it's probably easy to get them
Spirits,
because
them ancestors are coming. The ancestors are
it's
coming.
easy to get them because they already paid them to protect them. So all they gotta do is go over there and just remove the protection or go in on them.
Yeah, shit. Nope. I'm telling you. But see, it ain't gonna be a physical man. It's gonna be a spiritual thing. They're gonna go snatching souls out of their body. Snatching souls out of their body for doing unrighteous stuff, y'all. Unrighteous stuff, doing things they ain't got no business, killing innocent babies, doing all kind of unrighteous things. You'll see, y'all will see. Yep, y'all will see. Well, family, all right, we're about to get up and skedaddle off of here. We want to thank you for tuning into the Spiritual Vault.
I'm Brother Adinkra, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer. And this is my wife, Wunam, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer. What else you gotta say?
We'll see y'all, I don't know, maybe Sunday, because, Sunday, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Family, we'll see how it goes, okay?
Magic spell, please.
Piggy Lee. I don't know about that. I think we're gonna end out and let the Cosmic Love finish out, because we don't have the proper sound for that.
We need some cosmic love. Yeah, there we go, cosmic love.
So here we go, y'all. It's already up. How come it? Hold on.
Six. 7.
We over here. We're getting ready to blast off, right? We're getting ready to blast off. We're in the ship, so we're getting ready to go, y'all. We're above Earth because there's too much chaos on the planet right now. But we want to give y'all some cosmic love right now.
Are you ready, 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 ready? Can you feel the energy? Helping them Can you feel me?
All right, family. We'll see y'all. Until next time.
Peace.
Spiritual Vault.
Thank you. Hope y'all enjoyed the podcast.